All right, guys, so I'm going to show you a little bit of work with Jax. Honestly, a lot of it is just me feeling him out. He started guarding food. A lot of stuff he takes, like he'll take the mask off your face and take off with it. And the guarding has been like just some growling. So we don't know for sure the intensity behind it, but I suspect that it's not too bad. I could be wrong. When a dog is in possession of something, it's very different than what I'm doing here. But I'm kind of doing this to test out the intensity of it. Intensity of his food drive, his food bowl drive. You know, food in the bowl is a big difference. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting a little bit of his kibble in a food bowl at a time, telling him break, letting him eat it all up, and then lifting it straight up in the air. And this time I tried leaving food in the bowl. It was harder for him, but he did good. He barely pressed down. I'm just giving him a few pieces of kibble. If your dog, I should say this, if your dog is growling, if you try this, if they start growling right away, if there's any snarling, if you've been bitten, anything like this, you definitely want to seek a professional. There's more safety protocols that we do if something like this is happening with a dog that's already getting stiff, growling, snarling, things like that. We have a lot of other protocols we do, so that's important to note, my disclaimer. Now right here, I'm trying to teach him to wait for the food bowl without giving him a verbal command like stay or wait. Trying to see if he'll learn to do it by default. I did add in a sit there, and I'm adding the leash to help me out. But I'm like a broken record. I just keep pulling the food back up until he settles down. He's getting a little frustrated, but we're just going to keep doing it over and over again. He's kind of getting off of the bed. That's why you saw me back up there. I'm trying to use the food bowl as a lure for him, just like I would if food was in my hand. Used a leg block there. Trying to help me out. Now, when I said break, I was only asking for a half a second of this on the floor and for him not to go towards it. So then I said break, and I brought the bowl to him. That was still key. I'm still keeping possession of this bowl. And again, it's not about telling him stay or wait or putting a hand in front of his face. It's about him doing this as a default. And look at this. Look how quickly he got it. All that work the first time around, me trying to maneuver him on the dog bed, which we've been struggling with. He's this behind, keeps struggling, staying on it, and the sitting, and he did quite well. So he did get up on that one. But look, all that work on the first one, and look how great he did already. So pays to have patience sometimes, guys. And again, I'm just lifting it straight up in the air, the food bowl. And that time I did it with some food still left in the bowl. So he actually left a little bit of food behind.